Hello, I'm Evan Brand, certified functional medicine practitioner, back with a video about a question I got today from a client of mine. She said, Evan, I just saw on the news the other day, a doctor came on there and said avoiding gluten actually increases your risk of type 2 diabetes. And I said, are you sure? Are you sure it wasn't the opposite, that avoiding gluten reduces your risk? She said, no, this lady says lowering gluten in the diet actually increases risk of type 2 diabetes. And I thought, how in the heck could they possibly say that? You got to be kidding me. I found the study, and I'm going to bring you over here and show it to you. But the study is titled Low Gluten Diets Link to Higher Risk of Type 2 Diabetes. Now, we have to get to the source of this research first, and then you're really going to understand why this is completely bunk, and you should not pay any attention to this. So let me grab you real quick. So I'm not sure how well you can see it, but we've got the American Heart Association as the source. And it says here that study participants who ate less gluten tended to eat less cereal fiber, a known protective factor for developing type 2 diabetes. So actually, the ridiculous part about this is that this is an observational study. This is not even a double-blind placebo trial. This is just, we looked at people who had type 2 diabetes. We asked them, how much cereal do you eat? And they tried to make some type of correlation equal causation here. There is no data from gluten abstainers. Let's go back to the American Heart Association, who is part of the source of the study, and let's look at their diet here. But we've got here, variety of fruits and vegetables, of course, whole grains. They love promoting grains, low-fat dairy products, and then non-tropical vegetable oil. Once we load their list here of what they're saying is the healthy cooking oils that people should be using, we scroll down, choose healthier non-tropical oils for cooking and preparing food. So here's an alphabetical list of common oils that contain better for you fats and less saturated fat. So these are canola, corn, olive, peanut, safflower, soybean, and sunflower. Now, if you've been following my work for any amount of time, or if you've done any research ever on your own in terms of health and functional medicine or natural medicine, you know that that's just completely ridiculous, because we know that we're talking 98% of canola and corn is going to be genetically modified. So now they're promoting genetically modified and sprayed with glyphosate types of crops that are then used for these oils. And they're promoting them because they are non-tropical, meaning not coconut oil. Now, there's a lot of collusion, we know this, between the American Heart Association and Monsanto. So there's another reason. Completely discredit this study. Don't pay attention to stuff like that. Pay attention to practitioners like myself who are actually doing the clinical work, and we're finding massive success rates with people once they get gluten out of their diet and they go towards more of like an autoimmune paleo diet. I've had people who, yes, maybe they can add in some traditional grains that are properly prepared that may contain small amounts of gluten, but that's typically a treat, and it's way down the road after they've gotten their gut healthy and they've gotten their hormones addressed. Then they may be able to get away with it, but I'm never going to say, yeah, listen to the American Heart Association, start eating genetically modified canola oil and start cooking with that inflammatory oil and eating GMO grains. I'm just not ever going to tell you to do that. So this is Evan Brand signing out. This is my rant for the day. I'll talk with you in the next one.